Greetings, technology enthusiasts. I am Chandrahas and I am delighted to be here with you representing CyberBrainer. Do you not believe that the technology sector is advancing at an unprecedented rate, making this an opportune moment to acquire the skills that will facilitate your progress? With CyberBrainer, we are empowering you to take control of your own future. At CyberBrainer, we do not merely impart your interests. We assert that information is power, yet it is the application of knowledge that distinguishes you. Our courses are meant to equip you with essential skills, whether you are pursuing data science, understanding artificial intelligence, or delving into cybersecurity. Let us commence the session and seize the future today. Thank you.
Today we will be talking about Service Crew. Service Crew is basically a very important functionality in Service Lightning. We will talk about Service Crew, how to create service crews, and how to set up crew management. Just very important new management. And then service crew fields. That is optional, but if you would cover top 3 important functionality like what is service crew, how to create service crews and set up crew management. Crew management setup is a very important thing. Let me tell you what service crew is. What is service crew in FSM? Service crews are basically the group of users. Service crews are basically the group of users. Like one service resource, you are assigned a service resource to a specific service appointment. Service crews are a group of users who can be assigned to a service appointment at the unit basis. It is basically helping you. We are creating the service crew. It is the out-of-box functionality. Excuse me, just a second. Richard, sorry. We are talking about that. What is service crew? It's a group of users who can be assigned to a service appointment at the unit. If you are creating a group of users that will not be given as a service resource, service crew is a separate object in FSM and which basically has some crew members. It will go to here and you will open means from the app launcher. You will be able to see service crews is a different object. And if this service crew has a service crew members, we just child relationship with the service crew. Service crew and service crew members. If you just go to all service crew, I haven't created any of the service crew as of now. If you click on the service crew, you need to set up. You need to set up first the service crew management in your org, in your developer org or in the sandbox, whatever. Even the crew management tab, crew management functionality, you can able to use the service crews. Service crews and service crew members have few of the fields like crew size. Name is the important thing. Crew size is basically the ideal number of members on the queue. It is still basically doesn't update when you add or remove the members. If you add or remove the members into the crew automatically. Now it is still will not be. This one doesn't update. Update. Now suppose if I'll create service crew like test service crew as of now, just I'm showing you. Suppose crew size is 2 or 4, suppose crew size is 4. If I'll save that queue, you need to. Now you have an opportunity to able to create some service crew members into it. It will go to new. If you'll go to new, here look at this, the start date time. It is the mandatory print of a service crew members like you have created the service territory member under the service territory. That service territory member, when we are creating the service territory member, we need to assign a service resource into the service territory. Member. Similarly, you can choose the service resource inside it. Here that service resource, when that service resource will be available. The start date time you can mention over here. Suppose Simon Clips, I am choosing the date. Suppose everything. December, this to end it suppose December, November 30th. Now I can make that service resource as a leader in this unit. I'm not doing that. I'm clicking on save. What is happening here? I'm clicking creating the service crew members. I'm just defining that this member is basically the resources who belong to the service crew. To add the members to a service, you need to use the crew management tool, and which efficient provides you, and from the crew management tool easily you can able to create the service crew member or delete the service to member automatically. Start date. Why it is required to create a service to remember? Because this is the day of service resource when you will join into that particular crew. For that, this is the overview means. This is the group of service resources. It will be behaving as a unit. You can assign a particular service appointment to that unit like it will be using in standard Salesforce, like case queue kind of thing. When we are creating a case in Service Cloud, when you're creating a case, suppose that case assignment rule is there. That case assignment rule, if I had that case, is assigned to a particular queue or public group. Anyone from that queue can pick up that case and automatically working or miss anyone. Any member of that particular queue or public group. They can pick up that case and they can work into that case. That is same kind of behavior service crew is doing here in FSL, like it is a group of users. It is behaving as a unit and you can assign a service appointment into that unit or service crew. Service crew has a master object and it has a child object, service crew member. To create multiple service crew member, you need to set up a service crew management tool. Crew management tool. It is basically a feature which Salesforce Manage Package means Field Service Manage Package is giving to us. How to set up the crew management tool in Salesforce? That is very important. First, you need to know, like you need to give the FSL admins and dispatcher access dispatchers the access to drag and drop the service management tool, where they can easily create the service view and update the service to membership. How to do that? First, let me show the question. I'm just copying the questions. After I complete that, then I will discuss. I'm just noted down. What you need to do to set up a crew management tool. First of all, as I have mentioned, like means it is give you the flexibility to the Salesforce FSL admins and dispatchers to access the drag and drop service management tool, that they can easily create the service crews and update the service to membership. How we will do that? First, there is a few important steps you need to remember. First step is, let me write it here. It's very important. First is, if I go to here, setup to management. One by one, we will do that. This is a pretty trick. It's a bit tricky. First, we need to. Each user has, at least if it's an admin permissions and efficient dispatcher permission. First is permission thing. What permission they require if it's an admin and efficient dispatcher. These two permissions. They need to have dispatcher. This two permission they need to have. Now point number 2. Point number 2 is we need to add the crew management tool in our org. In our org, and you can able to add that management tool in your org following 2 ways. One way to create a Visualforce tab, create a tab. And then what you need to do, that second point is you need to embed that management. One is Lightning component which Salesforce provides you, which is a custom Lightning component, which is called management. What you need to do, you need to embed that management into the Lightning page, because that component includes a detailed chart that will give us a plenty of space on the page. It's recommended to add the crew management tab. Now third is we need to create a permission set with access or with create a permission set. Let me write like this. We need to create permission set, and once we'll create the permission set, we need to give the accesses to the few of the elements which official provides us, and we need to assign that to relevant users. I will tell you which exact permission set we need to add. First, one by one, we need to do that. First, let's create. We will decide that if it's an admin and official dispatcher, that permissions are definitely I being our official administrator. I will have selected, let me check once. Let me check once I am an official admin. I'll go to user. Let me go to the user. That in Mac, I myself that in Mac. What I'll do, just go to the permission set. I mean by mission is there and dispatcher permission is there. First criteria is being fulfilled. Now go to the next criteria. I need to create the VF tab and I need to set up the queue management. How to create a Visualforce tab? What you need to do first here, like tabs. If I'll go to the tabs, just scroll down. Visualforce tab. I'm clicking on you. One page which official provides us the pages. Just scroll down. Official and official.crew management page. Let me check it. Crew management. This one official crew management page. This is the crew management page. Just let me check it. This one. If it's not crew management, I picked up the correct one. This is the crew management suppose tab level. I'm giving the tab level suppose to management. Our tab name is same support tab style. I'm giving us tab style, suppose this one. Anything description it is for useful to management. I'm not putting, it is not a mandatory field. Apply one tab visibility as of now. I am making default on for all profiles include tab. I'm saving this. My Visualforce tab has been created. Now what is the next step? Next step is I need to embed the crew management custom Lightning component in the Lightning page. If I go to here, Lightning. I'm putting here, I'll create a builder and I'll create a page first. Suppose I am giving the name as suppose crew management. Header and left sidebar. This is the crew management. Here I can able to find out the management. This is basically provided by. It is a standard Lightning official standard managed package. It is installed. It is while we are installing managed package, official managed package. It came with the managed package as a component. This crew management managed package is provided by it. Now what I do and just add this component here. Look at this. It's loading the crew management. It will be not exactly showing the dispatcher, not exactly similar to the dispatcher console, but it at 85% similarities have it has. It is a similarity with the dispatcher console. You can use the specific crew management tab when you're using both service resources as a unit in a service crew functionality. Leveraging the service group functionality. You can use this crew management and tab and assigning the service appointment to the service crew using multiple territories also. Now I'm clicking on save, activate this page to make it visible to all your users. I'm activating that. This is the crew management, Lightning experience, mobile navigations as whatever you want to do. You can do it from here. Now I'm just activation successful and saving it. Now I'm just going back. I have set it up. Now point number two. We have done that. We have created a VF tab. We have created the management Lightning comp. We have embedded the crew management Lightning component in the Lightning page. Because if this component includes the detail chart, it can give us the plenty of space of the page. Now that point number 3 is you need to create a permission set with the access of the say if it's a provided elements and as we need to assign that to the relevant users. How can I do that? We need to create a permission set first. I'm going to set up. Suppose I'm going to the permission set. I'll create a permission set. Screw management. My name is this. Now I'm saving that. Now what I will do? I will assign some permissions which Salesforce provides to us. If I'll go to the custom permissions, edit it. Here I can able to see few of the permission. Is there like FSL underscore suppose? Let me open it. Oh, just a second. Let me just go back. We need to have two of the permissions set to create that FSL crew management tab, which is if you still crew resource slide box. If it's a clearly resource slide box. This just a second. Let me check it. I'm not able to see that. Just a second. Go back. Just going back to the permission set. Visualforce page access. Lightbox is a Visualforce. Now it is coming. It's not coming under the custom permissions. Basically, it is a Visualforce tab. Basically, I am searching in the under the custom permissions. My back. What you have to do? You need to create a permission set with the access of this following elements. I will choose here and assign. We need to assign this to the relevant users. First, Crew Management Visualforce tab. First is if it's a crew management Visualforce page which I have given the permissions in the tab. That's fine. Now this is the permissions. FL Crew Resource Slide box. That is very important. Then FL Crew Management. This permission is important. This is the mandatory permissions. We need to add to the relevant users. We'll use that some crew management setup or management wizard. Now crew is a lightbox one. This one is important also. Now crew work order lightbox. If you work order line item lightbox, all these 5 Visualforce pages are very important. Now what I'll do here? Just a second. I'm just scrolling down. This one. If it's efficient, we have Zo996 work order line item lightbox, Zo998 work order line item lightbox. This is also required. Now I'm just selling this. Now what you need to do, this permission set Visualforce access you have created. Now I'm going to the FX class, access one FX class. You need to give an access, let it open. If you create edit, click on edit here. One option is let me just scroll down. For FL crew management add, you need to add that. If it's in crew management FX class, that is important. That is a mandatory. FX plus, you need to give the permissions. If it's in crew management user settings, it's not required. I'm saying this X class, I have given the permissions. Now what you need to do? I have that in Macmillan, means I myself in my developer org. I have created myself, for I have given myself by FSL admin and FSL dispatcher permissions. If I would like to access that crew management tab, I need to assign this permission test set to myself. I'm going to the users. In the permissions at assignment, edit assignment. crew management permissions, which I have created custom permissions. I need to add it and save it. This user has these permissions. Now let me open that crew management. It is properly open or not? We'll check it. Crew management. It's showing to get started selected territory. That is a question. Crew management. Why this group management? I need to check it also that this crew management. I have created it before. One crew management already. I have created in before in my day work or automatically to crew management is automatically created. It should not be the behavior, but I need to check it that it was previously created or not. Let me just collect your question. It is a question that is also. I have checked it. Now I have created this app page. Let me open that. If I go to here, Lightning, App Builder. If I go to here, let me check why this to one I have created today. 17 in knife. This I have created today. Another one why this is coming from where it is coming. Richard, I'll check it from where it is coming to management. No problem. Now what I'll do, I'll check it from my side. Y2 is coming. That is, I need to check it because I have created. It is previously. I have created any Lightning record app pages or it was not present, but still it is coming. Now I'm selecting one territory first. Let me choose one territory. Suppose this territory. Suppose customer first. It will take time to come that service appointment here. Just a second, it will come. Just a second. This I have created before. I'm selecting all and save it. That's coming. Look at this here. New service group button is there. I have given that permission. New service to button is there. If I'll just click on new service group, this page is coming. You can create a service group from here. You can create, suppose you are. Suppose a service group. Suppose group size is 2, 3, 4. You can put the color here. I'm putting suppose color is yellow. I can put in suppose colors green. Assign the crew to a service directory. I'm putting this service resource to that. Assign this crew to the service. I'm assigning this service group to this Los Angeles demo service directory. Started is 17th and it is suppose 30th November. Next, What will be the skills? You can assign skills to that crew based on your business priorities or based on your business requirement. You can choose the skills to the queue. I'm just as of now choosing cable installation expertise, water repairing service, which I have just created for the demo purpose. Now crew leader, if I go to here in developer or guy, have James Jones and Simon Cliff to service resource available. But James Jones I have deactivated just because of licensing issue. I'm choosing Simon Cliff here. Suppose end date is 30th, 17th November to 30th November. You can make Simon Clicks as a leader for this service group. Now summary. And this service resources already assigned to a crew during the selected day. I have created a test service group. Let me do one thing. Let me delete this one. If I delete this, my service to crew member also deleted. Let me go to here. Now I'm going back next now. Now the error disappeared. Now I'm just clicking on next. This is the summary. The following crew will be created. Qtry is this crew size for means you can add up to 4 service resources into this crew. You can add the skills as an expertise into this service group and the territory details are there. You can make a crew leader also now saving it. Your service crew is being generated. Look at this. This is service group. If you have multiple service resource, you can add over here. Now what I'll do, I can create a service crew here. Now what I'll do, suppose if I'll go to here. Also this goes a list of this group which I have created there that is available here also. In the related from the service crew member also from here you can able to add. You can able to add that service crew also. Suppose let me check that I would like to add James Jones also. Let me deactivate some users. This is if I go to the users. If I deactivate the optimization one, this optimization is deactivated as we have completed the optimizations module. Let me deactivate this user and make James Jones. Deacting with the user. And I'll make James Jones as activity users and I would like to add one specific user into this to 2 users into this service group. If I'll make it active, let me check. I'm able to make it a permission set assignment. No, its resource permissions are there and how? These are the resource, that's fine. I'm a person back at me, I can create the service crew. I can add it. If I go to here, queue management, if I just save it, saving my changes in the loss initial as demo. What I'll do? Match new skills. What I'll do? I'll just go to the service resource. And I'll make James Jones as the same territory. Let me check. If I'll go to service resource, what is the service territory assigned to James Jones? Go to here. First of all, this service resource is not active. I need to make it active first. Make it active. James Joe. That's fine. Capitulation. During constant snow required. Just saving this service resource. They'll go to the related. Service skills is water repairing. That's fine. If I just open the territory member, let me check. The first started 11th to 13th. That's fine. That's fine. James Jones should be. I can able to add James Jones into the service group if I'll go to here. I'll add James Jones, date is from today. And it is supposed to be a number in service to which I have already created. Now if I just refresh this page, look at this, James Jones and service assignment. They both are available under law and they are available under law. You can add up to more than you can add up to 4 service resources into this service cruise. Now what I'll do, I'll create. Now I need to show you. I need to tell you that if you have already created that service crew management, you need to manage the service to membership in the sense. You need to, being a field service admin, what they do. Basically, they have their efficient managing the service to accommodate the first changing field service schedules. Basically, write skills and adjust membership dates to match the appointment times, and they need to view all crew schedule and members in one place. That is the main important thing of the service group feature. Now let me show you what is the maximum number of members in the service group max numbers. You are correct. You assume that is for acting resources against the service group. That's fine. But there is max number of members, 12. If it's in provided, it is 12, but I will check that this means maximum number of members in this number is getting increased or not. I'll check it. But previously it was in 12, maximum 12 for service crew members. You will able to add it. There is a limit. I'm just copied it and paste it. This service, these are the service resource. They are service crew members. They are associated with the Los Angeles Demotatory in the service group. Now what we need to do, if I will create a service appointment from the means, if I am opening the crew management tab, I can assign the service appointment into the crew schedule tab, because this is crew schedule in this crew schedule. You can able to assign now using the batch of crew skills. You can able to assign the service appointment into this service resources. Once you will able to assign that service appointment into the service resources, any one of this queue, they can able to pick up that service appointment based on their availability, and they can able to start work on that. We will do that lab in the next session. That how to assign that service appointment to that crew, and anyone can pick up that service appointment and work on that. Because we need to discuss few before creating that. We need to discuss some configurations like how the membership start and how the membership end. Because when you are creating the service appointment, she will start date and she will end it is populated. That means the job she will starts and job she will end. That is populated in the service crew member. What will happen? You will able to see membership start and membership end for a service appointment. You will able to see that. We will discuss these things in the next sessions, and I'll do the lab in the next sessions. Find how to find out the candidates and how to find out the resources. Few of the functionalities. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.